Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining my presentation today. Over the past few months working at Bowie Supply Co., I've been able to do a lot of research on how to help build the brand up via social media platforms. And so today I want to share with you my findings, and I also want to give you some recommendations as the board of directors on how you can continue to help Bowie grow on social media. So, first off, when I started this job a few months ago, the CMO had given me a couple goals. One of those was to spend the entire budget that I was given. So, every week I was allotted $5,000 to spend, and I was told to spend as close to it as possible. I was also told to grow the brand awareness, to increase engagement, and to increase the sales. Now, along with his goals, I also had my own goals that I had set as well. And some of those included I wanted to use all six popular social media platforms. So I wanted Bowie to have their hands not only in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, but Pinterest, LinkedIn, and YouTube. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but I wanted our hand to be in all of those. I also wanted to focus on target audiences because that really directs who you're going to be focusing your marketing towards. And so I focused on both a male group and a female group. The male was 18 to 26, and then the females were 32 to 45 years old. And my last goal was to increase the annual sales by 10% compared to the previous year. So I want to share with you my marketing plan. When I first started out, I wasn't quite sure how it was all going to work. But like I said, I wanted to go dive into each of those six social media platforms. And so I started posting content on all of those platforms. And it took a few weeks before I realized that Facebook and Instagram were definitely the best social media platforms for Bowie to be using. And so when I discovered that, then I realized that, okay, those are the two platforms I need to be posting on several times throughout the week, whereas Twitter, a little less, and then Pinterest, LinkedIn, and YouTube, maybe once a week. And when I say maybe once a week, sometimes they got more than that, but they at least got content once a week so that Bowie's name was getting out there on other social media platforms. Now, with the marketing plan, I quickly also learned strategies and what things did work and what things didn't work. And so I found that as we posted pictures of just Bowie items by themselves, or if we posted giveaways or coming soon items and posted a sneak peek picture on Facebook and Instagram, those kinds of posts performed extremely well. The posts that did not perform as well, and I call these more of like the fan pictures. Like it looks like um, a fan of Bowie took the picture, sent it to us, and we decided to run it on Facebook. And those never seem to perform as well as the other posts. One thing that I learned on Instagram too, it took me a few weeks to realize it, but was that pictures of beautiful destinations with a Bowie backpack in it, someone wearing it, those performed really well on Instagram. On Facebook, not as much, but on Instagram, those were key. So as I learned what worked, what should be posted, what shouldn't be posted, when it should be posted, I was able to help drive up the numbers that we needed to see at Bowie. And so our revenue went up and we finished with $412,000, just slightly over that. New followers, we had over 170,000. Impressions, we had over 24 million, and engagements over a million. So those numbers are extremely high for just a few months. And again, the revenue that really came, most of that revenue, a big chunk of that came from Facebook and Instagram. Now, a couple recommendations that I just want to make for you moving forward, things to keep in mind. Continue using Facebook and Instagram. Those have been even before I started this job. And now that I'm ending this job, those two have proven to be the best social media platforms to be using for Bowie right now. But do not forget about the other social media platforms. Um, LinkedIn performed the worst for us. but I still think it's important that content is shared on there and that you're still building your name on that social media platform. And the last thing is to stick to what works, but mix it up. And so, what I mean by that is the posts that I just mentioned, the giveaways, the coming soon items, the pictures of just buoy items, nobody in them, just the items. Those work really well and they've proven to work really well. But don't be afraid to mix it up and try different posts, because you never know as time goes on and as other people's interests grow, what might be attractive to consumers. So don't be afraid to mix it up. There was a quote that I remember when I first started this position, and it says social media marketing is about connecting with your audience, joining the customer conversation, and sharing content that keeps your audience engaged. And I feel like here at Bowie, we've been able to do a really good job of those three things: connecting, joining, and sharing content. And I know that if we keep on that same path that we started a few months ago, and we follow these recommendations, these tips, that we'll be able to continue to see success now and in the future.